I'll talk a lot about brand extensions in this video. But first, what is brand extension? Brand extension is when a company introduces a new product under an existing brand name. The easiest example will be when Apple announced Apple TV Plus. And since you are watching this on YouTube, there are examples of brand extension here as well. For example, when the channel Mr. Beast started another channel called Mr. Beast Gaming. And before I continue, you need to know about the terms parent brands and sub-brands. Parent brand is the already existing one. Sub-brand is the new one. I will be using the terms parent brand and sub-brands all throughout the video. So, parent brand is the already existing one and the sub-brand is the new one getting introduced. Types of brand extensions. Now, before talking about the types, it will be better if you know about Ansoff matrix. Alright, two general types of brand extensions are line extensions and category extensions. Line extension is when you are making a new product that will serve another market segment that the parent brand is already serving. An example will be Coke Zero, Coke Diet and Cherry Coke and whatever. Those are new products, but they are in the same market serving different customer segments. Category extension is when you are making a new product for a completely new market. An example will be Fender headphones or earbuds. They are well known for their guitars. After a while, they started selling earbuds. There are a lot of examples out there, but I am talking about Fender in this case because in my opinion, it is a very good example of category extension. And just a small reminder to subscribe to the channel if you want to catch future uploads on this channel. And also like this video if you liked it so far. Now, advantage and disadvantage of brand extensions. There are a lot of advantages for extending a brand. These advantages can be categorized in three different general categories. One type would be the advantage for the company as a whole. The other type will be the advantage for the sub-brands, the new extended identity of the brand itself. The third type of advantage will go towards the customers. Customers will also have some advantage. First of all, the overall brand image is likely to improve, assuming the extension is performing well in the market. If the new extended brand is doing good, the goodwill of the parent brand is going to be better as well. The overall cost of coming up with a new brand identity, promoting that to people, educating the new potential customers will be significantly low when you already have an established brand identity in the market. The thing with introductory marketing program is very tricky, and introducing a completely new brand in the market is much more expensive than introducing a brand extension. That was for the marketing cost. The production and distribution cost is also going to be drastically low in the case of brand extension. How? The packaging and distribution is going to be the same in the case of extended brands. And the retailers are also likely to gather and promote the extended brands you have to offer. That was the advantage of the company that will provide the brand extensions. The customers are also going to have some advantages. In case of line extensions, the customers are going to have the power of choice. Consumers have a tendency to seek variations of the same thing, and different variations are going to give it to them. Coke, Coke Zero, Coke Diet, etc. And for category extended brands, Customers are likely to associate the goodwill of the parent brand to the sub-brand and be more confident before deciding to make a purchase decision. And lastly, if the new extension performs well, the chances of extending the brand further is going to increase. Now, there are some disadvantages to brand extension as well. And they can be somewhat related to the advantages as well. If you are not careful, the thing that could be an advantage can turn out to be a disadvantage. You'll understand as I talk about it. First of all, the consumers can get a little confused if the brand extension is not done correctly. If a car manufacturer starts selling shampoo all of a sudden under the same brand name, the customers are not going to associate anything good with that. That was category extension. But if you end up extending the line too much, that will be overwhelming to the customers as well. Choice is good, but too many of them is not. I also said before that if the sub-brand performs well, the overall brand image is going to get better. But what if it does not perform well? The brand image of the parent brand is going to go down. And the retailers are sometimes going to resist ordering a lot from you if you keep coming up with sub-brands all the time. They have a limited shelf space. There are also some problems when the sub-brand succeeds. The sales of the sub-brand is going to exceed the parent brand. After a while, the parent brand is going to suffer from that. There is a marketing term for that, but I'm not going to mention it since it is a no-no word and you are watching this video on YouTube. That was for line extended sub-brands. When category extended sub-brands succeed too much, people are not likely to identify one thing to the brand name. When the shampoo succeeds in the market, the brand name will be diluted. If you have seen my video about brand equity, you will know that the brand name has to bring some meaning to the product that is attached to it. But if the same name is attached to 5 different categories of products, that meaning will be gone. Another negative thing can happen is that the company might just drop off the idea of creating a new brand identity. The same name will be slapped in front of every single type of products the company comes up with. Alright, one more thing about line extensions. There can be 2 types of line extensions. It can be either horizontal or vertical. It is horizontal extension when the company tells you that there is something different about this new product. This is when you have the green tea flavored chocolate. On the other hand, vertical extension is when the company releases the same product but better. They are saying that it is similar to the previous version with better features. You can buy both of them. One will be cheaper and one will be a little expensive. The expensive one will be better. That is vertical extension. Any sub-brand that ends with plus, pro or max is going to fall into this category, vertical extension. I am pretty sure you have heard about it. Now, before extending the brand, the company needs to do some work. Of course they do. The first thing they need to do is they need to find out what the customers think about the existing brand image. Then they need to see where they can go with their brand. What they can actually do with their brand. Always remember, if you are extending the brand, you are going to be borrowing the image of the parent brand. Then you need to start your marketing campaign accordingly before introducing the sub-brand. That is important. After a while, introduce the sub-brand and start another phase of the marketing campaign. When you have done that, what you need to do is you need to find out what is happening in the market. How are the people reacting to the new sub-brands, new products? Your future extension strategies are going to depend on that. Lastly, a small summary. For successful brand extensions, the consumers should have a perceived connection between the parent brand and sub-brand. It does not mean the new product has to be absolutely similar to the parent brand. There are non-product related attributes that are also in the minds of the consumers that will be an advantage when coming up with a new extension. Brands with broader and vague attribute associations are easy to stretch than the counterparts. That is, the brand that has the association of luxury can be easily stretched compared to the brand that has the image of sports cars. Both of them can be making supercars, but one will be easier to extend than the other. A successful extension is going to make it easier for the company to extend even more. Alright, that is enough for brand extensions for today. If you have any questions, you can ask below. I might answer it below, or I might make a new community post answering the question in details. And again, you can like, share, subscribe. Those things do help out the channel a lot. You can support me directly on Patreon if you want to support whatever it is I am doing in this channel. If not, watching another video on the channel is also going to be really helpful for me. You can watch the video about mission and vision statements. There I also talk about the mission and vision statement of this channel. You can find out whatever it is I am doing in this channel. And now, my regular viewers know that there is a bonus section at the end of it all. The Nobel Prize in 1906 in the category of chemistry went to Henri Moissan. Apologies for the pronunciation if it is wrong. He extracted fluorine from other elements. We did not even know it existed before that point. Chemists in the 19th century saw that there was something that acted similar to chlorine and iodine, but they did not know what it was. Then, in 1886, Henri Moissan isolated fluorine and showed us all what it is. And for that achievement, he won the Nobel Prize in 1906. Once again, Nobel Prize is not given for whatever it is you did the previous year. 1886, 1906. Alright, this is the official end of this video. Thank you so much for watching if you are still watching. I really hope you have learned something new today. Take care of yourself and goodbye for now.